discuss very important and one of the important chemical bond, that is ion. Before going to discuss about ion bond, first of all we want to discuss one more small topic, that is Lewis structures. What is Lewis structure? Lewis structure is nothing but pictorial representation of atom with valence electrons is known as Lewis structure. Pictorial representation of an atom with valence electrons is known as Lewis structure. In Lewis structure, simply we can express atom with core electrons with the symbol of the atom, and valence electrons are represented with the dots or cross marks. Like for example, here sodium. If you take sodium atom, so sodium atom and core electrons. Core electrons means electrons which are present except valency electrons. Except valency electrons are called core electrons. Now these core electrons and atom is represented with the symbol of an atom, and valence electrons are represented with the like cross marks or else dots. Once again, what is Lewis structure is pictorial representation of an atom with valence electrons. Okay, here atom and core electrons are represented with symbol, and valence electrons are represented with either cross mark or dots around the symbol. This is Lewis structures. So these structures are very useful to explain chemical bonding. Okay. Now let us go to ionic. So what is ionic bond and who proposed this? Means ionic bond proposed by Cosen. So already we discussed about Cosen's electronic theory of valency. What he states in that theory. So atoms try to attain octet configuration by losing or by gaining electrons, and finally they attain stability. So here same thing happens. Okay, what is ionic bond? Is bond formed by transformation of electron. Transformation of electrons from one atom to another, or simply we can say bond formed between oppositively charged ions is known as ionic. Once again, so ionic bond proposed by Cosen. Here, what is ionic bond? Is bond formed by transformation of electron from one atom to another, or else bond formed between the oppositively charged ions is known as ionic bond. Now I can explain ionic bond with some examples. So a general example is NaCl, formation of NaCl. So here, so first Na. What is the atomic number of Na is 11, and the chlorine atomic number is 17. Configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Or else we can write like this also, 2h1. And here chlorine configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. We can write it like this also. So here, now we can write the Choria representation, means Lewis structures to this. Na, sodium is Na and core, these are core electrons. So all is represented like this and valence electron is 1. So we can write like this. And here chlorine. So totally valence electrons are 7. So we can write dots. To differentiate these two, I can write for one cross marks and for another one I keep dots. Okay, to show variation. Now what happened is here this Na loses this electron. It loses this electron. Means Na lose one electron from Na plus ion. Okay, and here chlorine. This electron losed by sodium gained by chlorine. So means chlorine gains one electron from chloride ion. Now in between these two, what happened? Na plus ion forms and the Cl minus ions form. Already we know that these two are oppositively charged ions. So between oppositively charged there is a force of attraction. So what happened is these two are attract each other and form one bond, that is only called ionic bond. Okay, now I can explain with one more example. Ionic bond with one more example. Magnesium oxide, MgO. Now here Mg and here O, Mg. Atomic number is 12, configuration is 2H2, and oxygen atomic number is 8, configuration is 26. Now Mg have 2 valence electrons and oxygen have 6 valence electrons. So to attain stability, it loses these 2 electrons and those 2 electrons gained by oxygen. Now what happened? Mg loses 2 electrons and form Mg2 plus, and in the same way oxygen gains 2 electrons and form O-. So in between Mg plus 2 and O minus 2 there is force of attraction and form MgO. So this is only known as ionic bond. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.